Why is it all that the youth cares about today is having fun? There's more important and interesting things to care about than having fun. Having fun has its place, but it's called work and play. You play hard, and then you work harder. What can heal you from the orgasmic exhaustion of fun? Other than signing a badass document with your badass signature after noting the badass criteria under which it is to be sorted and observed. I can't think of anything funner than that. And it's not fun, by the way, which makes it more fun. You know, when people are just kind of like acting a fool, they're like, yo, Pixar do be popping my pussy. But then they're suddenly like, yo, but for real, there's gotta be a gay character in the next Disney movie who says that they're gay so that they can cut it out of the Chinese version. That person knows how to be a good person, not just a fun person. Now, you see, the problem with fun people, with people who are only fun, is that they don't really have values. That's what we're lacking nowadays. We're lacking values. We don't have values because we've replaced them with hip hop and asses. Now, when you replace values with hip hop and asses, what do you think you get from that? Well, you get this shitty sounding music that doesn't sound good, but that's not even important. It's just not my taste. You get ridiculous kids on the internet making these funny videos they think will get a sting out of people, like yuck, yuck, yuck. Wow. But it's only a rooting of nihilism in the youth. The old days, we had Chuck Berry. We had music with a soul, music with composure. Music that you had to have goddamn hands to play. Now you don't even have to have hands. Getting back on track. Values. That's what we're lacking. We're lacking values. So you see, the problem with these fun people is that they don't have values. They're not good people. Good people complain. Good people know when things are going wrong, and they point that out. Meanwhile, you'll have this fun person who never points that out, who never interrupts stuff rudely and obtrusively and egotistically. Because they think, man, I'm just being cool. They have no identity. They have no individuality. They're a thoughtless drone following the edicts of political correctness. And you know what I have to say to that? I fought the Cold War. Not that Cold War, but this Cold War for 2 long years. I got out of Princeton. I became an intel person for the Army. Not so that Americans could not express their rights, but so that they could express their rights. Because there's no rights that you don't have to express. People say the Constitution is a living document. I say it's dead. And we have killed it. We have all these crackheads, not the actual drug users, but wacky kids killing the Constitution. They say that the Constitution has to be set in stone, that it has to, like, gay people get Ferraris. Some bullshit. And I'm ashamed of them as a young person. What they have to realize is you don't get a pony. If things made sense, people would use that against it. One thing I learned from Jackson Pollock popping his pussy is that only heartland values can truly prevail, or else no values prevail. And heartland values aren't literacy. Heartland values are the spirit, the soul. And that's what the politicians go by, is they go by the soul. So while you may disagree with them, you might call them revanchist, you might call them greedy, clout sharks. I say, when you try to make a nation act in the image of the God under which that country stands, then you are going to look egotistical, honey. You are going to look bad to people who want you to look bad. So, spill the tea. Spill it, Queen. That's what I say. I say that to the senator from Maine. Spill the tea. Joe Manchin, spill the tea. Ridiculous. These people out here trying to spread their political correctness all over, like trying to spread their political correctness all over like herpes cream. Like hepatitis. That's what it's like. It's like a sexually transmitted disease. Because you'd have to be a fool to get it. You'd have to be a fool. A damn fool. As John Wayne would say, a damn fool who can't even correct his draw. If you know what I mean. It gets me so angry. It gets me in a contentious ride. Anything I deserve anything. Like they think they deserve anything. But they don't. You deserve things by making yourself deserve things, by working for them with your forehead sweat and your elbow grease and your eyes. You gotta keep your eyes on the ball, eyes on the prize, the right thing. You gotta keep your eyes on the right thing and not some fat ass. Keep your eyes on the prize, or else I don't want to associate with you. How's that for cancel culture? How is that for your stees and your dank memes? How is that, Queen?